for me, it's been helpful to remember that there have been other people in a state of despair and they survived. It would give me an example of you can come out of this. I remember my grandmother telling me a story. I had not lost a child at that point, but for some reason, she was telling me a story about when her youngest son had passed away. And he was less than a year old, but that was her sixth child. And it would have been her last child. And she told me that when he died, and this was a very religious woman, right? She read her Bible daily, she prayed daily, she had her foundations, her religious foundations held her in place. But when she lost her child, she said that the world became a grayscale. What we would say grayscale today, and her, it was black and white. It just became black and white. There was no color anywhere. The grass was a shade of gray. Everything was just gray. And she said, "But Andy, I don't know how long it was." She can't remember. She couldn't remember how long it had been, but she continued to pray, even though her faith was shaken. She'd lost her child. She didn't want. She said she continued to read and pray, and that one day, she doesn't know why it happened, but one day, when she woke up, she opened her eyes, and she could tell there was color in the trees again. And so she got up and looked, and things in her house had color. And she walked us, and she's told me, she goes, "You will go through these times when the world is just black and white. But if you don't quit, if you will just continue, there will be a day when the world will come back to color again."